Then, as the convulsion of coastal waters was now becoming fiercer and creating a fear of the unknown in her, Amber started to get up and head back. She was halted in her motion by a sudden twilight winking on and off like fireflies and luminescing click beetles, possibly caused by the immense variety of sea creatures producing light from the great depths down below. These beings, leaving luminescent markings on the ocean's bed and now surfacing, were only discernible through Amber's eyes, complements of the gods that be. Suddenly the sea brightened around her, causing her to sit and gaze entrancedly into the nocturnal blackness of the water before her. Then she noticed the sea lavender plants, with their tiny purplish blue flowers sitting erect on tall, slender scapes above their large, fleshy leaves. They grew on the seashore, all around her. They started to glow as if touched by a deity, thereby suggesting to Amber that her plea had been heard. She could also hear the sound of the waves from the ocean echoing above her and around her. Suddenly Amber felt as if her lungs were filling with water, as if she was drowning. She could not breathe. A nightmare came to life, a nightmare that became almost 18 years ago to this day, a defenseless child attacked within her nascent sanctuary, now turned into a watery tomb. Amber felt a darkness seeping through her very being, similar to the perpetual night that was cupped in the sea's depths. The black edge of twilight in this deep body of water had now left its mark on Amber, never to be forgotten, leaving a promise of a new life to be. On the same night, unbeknownst to Amber, her mother was also gazing intently on the full moon and praying to the gods that be that she be relieved from her conscience that was forever reminding her of her actions 18 years ago. She knew how unhappy her daughter was and would do anything to begin again. The moon suddenly glowed and grew even larger, filling the space about her with light. Little did the mother know that an unknown being from another sphere had the repository of her cries, "Please forgive me, please forgive me." And so it happened on the starry spring night, with the full moon glowing in the darkness above in the northern latitudes of the blue-green planet, whirling around a lesser sun, that the speck of being detached itself from the celestial light and began its perilous journey within once more. The mother's first indication of something different was a fullness, a regaining of fluid within the abdomen, advising her of an impending birth, a chance to redeem herself. 10 days later, in the intensive care unit of the hospital, Amber ceased to breathe, in spite of the intubation always in place. Cause of death was forever to read death by drowning in unknown waters. In that frozen moment of death, Amber's lungs drained of excess fluid, and her brain returned to normal proportions. It was Amber's 18th birthday. A metamorphosis was now complete. Amber was no longer drowning, but floating blissfully back in her mother's womb. It was a cycle of death and renaissance, evoking the wonder and gratitude of both mother and daughter. Looking down on Amber, the mother noticed that her daughter's body appeared a delicate as a shell, with her skin as fine as a newborn baby's. Her amber-colored hair now glistened like liquid gold. Then, after so many years of avoiding it, she looked into Amber's eyes for the first time, and the last before they were closed forever. She stood mesmerized as she gazed at the gilded aura sparkling from within Amber's eyes, enabling her to see through the window to her daughter's now peaceful and happy soul. So this story, The Drowning, was based on a dream of long ago of drowning, unseen and lost forever. Ruby Rose definitely has an imagination.